Take a deep breath in and let it go. Arrive into this space. Welcome and welcome back. If you don't know me, I'm Isabel Katarina. I'm a Nordic medicine woman, a psychic channel, and spiritual teacher. And you, my friend, have big things coming for you. Let me just say it like that, because you are becoming a wealthy entrepreneur that lives life on your terms and loving it. That's what you're becoming. Let me break this down for you. Why I know this to be true so deeply. You know, some of the signs that you're about to become huge in your industry, become wealthy with what you're doing, why you are meant to be an entrepreneur, why you're meant to start your own endeavor or with someone else, but it's your initiation. You're gonna resonate with this if you're here. If you clicked on this, it is for a reason. Give me a second, because you, these are some of the signs. You have gone through hell and back. You always knew in your heart since you were a child that you were meant for so much more. You were probably a super highly sensitive child that had to close off a lot of your gifts to survive, basically. You probably grew up in an environment that did not match at all what you felt to be true in your heart. You might have gone through periods of deep depression, maybe even suicidal. Many of you might have gone through a lot of addiction like energy in different shapes or forms. You might have been broken down into the underground again and again and again in your life. You know why all of this has been happening? For you, not to you, but for you, because it was all preparing you for this moment. You're finding me because you are on the rising part of your story right now. It's not like a new chapter, it's like a new book. It is a new book that you are writing. So, what do you want to put? What's the title of this new book? It's happening for you. And you've been preparing for this for such a long time. Two of Swords is coming through. Yep, you gotta decide. You gotta decide that this is your reality, because it is. Because it is. Your future self is already living this reality. There is a future version of you in a parallel reality that is as real as the reality that you're experiencing right now. That is a wealthy, healthy entrepreneur living your life on your terms and loving it. Period. You're already healthy. Your body has healed fully. You wake up in the morning and you start your day with so much gratitude because, wow, what an incredible success story you have created for yourself. It's being created right now. This is the new book that you're writing. You know that you can make money out of freaking anything. Money is not even real, it's just an energy. People become millionaires these days out of weird things. You know what I mean, though? Like this age and time, and I'm like, I don't know, scratching my ear a little bit. Do you hear it? There is information from the divine going into your ears right now. Like you're sitting already on the idea that will make you wealthy. The idea is already planted within you, because the future version of you is already talking to you, sending you signs, nudging you forward. There's just no other option now. Seven of Cups in reverse, Two of Swords. There's just no other way than to move forward with this idea, to simply start. You have a humble heart. You have gone through enough to know enough that this has not been for nothing. You have experienced how protected you are. Times when you think that everything would be crushed and it was over with. I hear that you have more than 9 lives. Like a cat, like a big cat though. Like the tigers, the pumas, the lions. Yeah. That's the kind of energy that you emanate. And why are you meant to live this life? Because you are meant to help an incredible amount of people to come into their power as well. If that is through your art, if that is through your music, if that is through you writing, if that is through you bringing people together to create something that has value for other people, like there are so many ways. If that is to sell a product or create a product, physical, digital, whatever that might be, that has benefit for other people's lives, that helps other people to heal or improve their life in some way, the divine is here to show you how blessed you are. And I hope you claim this energy. You can comment. I claim this energy. I am a wealthy and healthy entrepreneur living my life on my terms. Imagine, imagine, this is not too big. This is not too big at all. That's why I'm feeling like so much excitement right now, because this is all happening for you. You're gonna wake up in the morning and you create the days exactly how you want them to. If you don't feel like working that day, you don't have to. You don't even have to set an alarm if you don't want to. You can work, and it's not even about work. It's about sharing your unique gifts, your heart. It's gonna come from excitement, it's gonna come from joy, it's gonna come from your dedication to something bigger than yourself. It's not gonna be no work, but it's not gonna feel like work because you're building your passion, building your dream. That's how your dreams become true. That's how you never have to work again, because it's never going to feel like work again. Here, the Nine of Pentacles. This is you. This lady, this man is just so immersed in the connection to nature, connection to the spider web of existence, of consciousness that you are threading, weaving through, and it's all coming together. Your intuition is so point on right now, and this new beginning, it is you giving yourself permission finally, not waiting on the sideline of life anymore. You get in the game. You're not waiting for the coach to tell you like, oh no, it's your turn to play now, we put you on the sideline for a moment. No, you're like, I don't need a freaking coach telling me what to do. I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna give myself permission to create this. And it's, if you've been feeling exhausted, if you've been feeling like it's a lot, not even knowing, like you can, because these dreams are not, they're not random. They come from, again, your future version already showing you the path ahead, your highest version. And they might feel overwhelming to the place you might be in right now. Some of you are seeing the beginning stages of this, the glimpses of this enormous success. But this is just the beginning, my friend, because the success that you have been preparing for is so huge. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, it has the same energy. You're healing heartbreaks. You've been healing so much that you have gone through. It's not been easy. I'm sorry that you had to go through all of this, but at the same time, I'm grateful that you are still here, because that tells me something about you. You have a stamina and a strength and a wisdom that can only come from these life experiences. And because you were put into a pause, you almost felt like that hermit mood. You became more isolated for a period of time. And that was a very precious time, because that's when you could actually start to hear the ideas that was in you, where sometimes betrayal and this harsh energy is what puts us there. When everything falls apart and we're like, oh my God, I surrender to this, what the F, you know? And there might have been a victim energy in it as well, like, why is this happening to me? Like, why is life so hard for me? No, all of this was preparing you for a huge, huge success. Because your dreams that you're here to live, it takes a character to embody that frequency. And that's also why your initiations were so huge. You needed all of it. It was not for nothing. Wow, 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 wow. I congratulate you for having the damn courage to go through all of this, to come to the other side, and now be at a place where you are ready to rise again. Wow. That's the feeling, like, wow. The Hanged Man is coming out in reverse here. Exactly. From there, we have the Page of Wands. Again, you're holding your life in both, you're like grabbing your life now, not from a scarcity point of view, but from an empowered point, from an empowered place. No, this is my life. This is my life, and I'm gonna create it in the way that I want to. I don't want to sit in the end of my life regretting all the things that I didn't do. I want to laugh and tell stories to my grandkids of all the amazing things that I went through and did to create this success. It's not gonna be hard work. It's not even gonna be work. It's gonna be your dreams. Your dreams manifesting into form. How exciting is that? It's time to get excited. It's time to lock in that vision. You are a wealthy, healthy entrepreneur that lives life on your term and loving it. How does that look for you? What does that mean to you? What did you create? Start to script about it. Write it down as if it has already happened, because it has. And when you do, you're tapping into that version that is living that life. Write down like a journal, but from that version. Rest. To rest and restore yourself and learning how to regulate your nervous system is going to be incredibly important in this next chapter. And you might not have been good at resting or listening to those parts of you if you've been in a survival mood for a long time. But this is not going to come from hard work. What's falling? So what you're not seeing, because this is falling out, is the King of Wands. You're thinking that you are the page, the page energy, but you're actually already on this level. You're already on the level of the king and the queen. You have balanced your masculine and feminine, and this is the level that you're actually on. You're starting to see that. You're starting to see yourself clearer than before. So you're starting to show up in that way. You might be called to change things with your appearance, how you dress, how you carry yourself, where you spend your time, what things you have in your house. You're like cleaning, cleaning, cleaning from the inside out to represent that version of you that is a healthy, wealthy entrepreneur living life on your terms and in love with life. In love, like the greatest love story. That's your life. That's what you're creating. You're gonna be seen by so many people. You're being prepared to hold that energy. You've been preparing for this for your whole life. She rests to create. So this is what I'm also seeing. Again, you're not creating this from hard work. You're creating this from stabilizing this vision within you and continuing to see it, feel it, as if it's already happened. Script your life into existence because it wants to live through you. You're meant to be on this level. Because I think also you were never really meant to work for other people. You're not not in the sense that it's not bad if you're working with other people or for other people that are working towards something that is building your dreams as well, But it's when you're like feeling that you're selling your soul a little bit, or you're like going against what you really know to be true for you to try to catch up with the Johnsons, I was gonna say, or just like to make ends meet, to just make the money to survive kind of feeling. But once you initiate your dreams and believe in it, even from the small stages of it, from the seed stages of it, because it's going to take off. You're sources of light. The hawk is here, the sun, the moon, the clear vision. Clear vision. Look at it. Look at yourself from that version that has that. Super, super exciting. Yesterday I went to see, I just was reminded of that now, I went to see my friend that just had a baby, a little girl, and such a cute little girl. I had to get to hold her. She was on my chest and she's like 2.5, 3 weeks old, like a little tiny girl. And it's just like, that's the thing. Once the pregnancy, during the pregnancy was basically a seed, right? That was you know, you're growing from that little seed. But once the woman is pregnant, once the child is starting to grow, there is really no turning back. And once you give birth to the creation, to the child, a new chapter begins. But it begins from, wow, I want to take care of this life. I want to give this life all my care, all my nurture, like how much attention and love and careful care a newborn needs to be able to grow into a full human being. And that doesn't happen like that. It takes years and years and years, right? You've been a teenager, you haven't been a child, right? And the same with you. It's not that like you are also growing yourself, because the seeds that you have planted in your consciousness, and that's also what your soul has planted, is already growing. It wants to be birthed. You cannot not birth it. When it comes over a certain time, all you gotta do is trust the birthing of the project. When it comes out, it's gonna be a little baby. You're gonna have to take care of it very carefully, nurture it, go back to it, right? Give all your love and attention for it to grow in a way. It's the same with you. The same of the newborn you, the same of your newborn project, the same with your newborn life. And it's gonna become something fruitful, something alive, something precious. You are that precious, and you're worthy of that love and attention from yourself, from other people, resting so that you can take action from an aligned space. No matter what you have gone through previously in your life, cannot hinder you from what is coming. I talked about the big tigers, right? The big cats. Second chances bring success. Diamond tiger of the black moon. It's gonna work this time. You're healing a very big part of your level of abundance, of understanding that this reality is not some faraway dream. She's opened her heart. She has opened her third eye. All this information is coming to her now. Super, super sensitive. Very connected inwards. Star of Venus. So this is also about your abundance. Understanding that you're meant for this level of wealth, for this level of health, for it to come through something that you birth. And you have all the energy. It's a reservoir of unstoppable energy within you. And if you've been feeling exhausted, if you've been feeling tired, if you've gone through a lot of that sort of energy, just know that the initiation of this new is going to open a portal for an incredible amount of energy that's going to come to you. Yeah, and you're so ready for it. Yes, 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 yes. When the fruit is ready, it falls from the tree naturally. You don't have to pick it. You don't have to do anything. It just falls. The abundance of fruit that is meant for the community, that is meant for all the little creatures of the forest to enjoy. Yeah. Wow. No, this feels just so big, and I'm feeling so much excitement from Spirit wanting to come to you, to share this, to remind you, to hold the vision, to keep the vision, to build the vision. Yes. We are complete. I'm Isabel Katarina. If you want to work more with me, I am starting an amazing 3-month mentorship program to help you bring all of your visions into a tangible, spiritual aligned business and help you bring your social media and visibility into something that makes sense with a direction. You can check the description. I also do a psychic channel training in the end of August. Join me for these portals if you feel called. You're very, very welcome. Take a deep breath in and let it go.